Good day. Today I'm going to talk to you about your dream. What is your dream? How do you define success? Is it I don't know, a jet, a private jet, or your bank balances, or being on a golf course and playing rounds every day? Maybe it's a luxury home, or maybe it's just spending that quiet, reflective time on a beach all by yourself. Or, like for me, it's about spending quality time with my family, and the more of that I have, the happier I am. But maybe it's all of these things for you. Maybe it's the jet and the bank balances and the luxury home and the family time and the private beach. But whatever it is, success, my friend, it's personal. And you alone are the one who defines it. Ultimately, what it boils down to is what is important to you in life? What value do you place on the things that you have or the things that you would like to achieve? That is what success is for you. And you alone are the one who determines that. So, my question for you today is this: what if you could have all the things that your heart desires? Sometimes we go down the rabbit hole chasing other people's dreams. As a child, I used to be very talkative and very argumentative, and everybody would say to me, "You're going to be a lawyer." Guess what I started saying? That's right, you guessed it. I started to say, I'm going to be a lawyer. Well, fortunately for me, I learned early in life that law was not going to be my profession of choice. It was not going to define my success. I mean, the thing is, I could not imagine myself poring night and day over folders and binders, thick with documents, and writing these long, repetitive briefs. Success for me was not about preparing briefs all the days of my life. And so I learned that even though it would come with accolades, maybe, and money, all the accolades and money in the world was never going to make me happy doing that job. In fact, I'll go one step further and I'll say that the accolades and the money are really the perks of success and not the actual things that make you happy. So, what makes me happy? Well, I learned that it was not about chasing everybody else's dreams and expectations for me. Success for me was achieving the things that make me happy. And I had to figure out what were those things. What were my goals? What was the destination that I was trying to reach? What destination would make me proud? And why? Why would it make me proud? Where was I going to end up? And was it, more importantly, a road that I was prepared to travel? Because some of us have dreams and we have goals, but we're not prepared to do the work or to walk on the road that would take us there. So, like me, you, my friend, you are important and your dreams are important. What if you could have those dreams now? What if you were thriving? What would your life look like? Would you be spending time doing the things you enjoy, like maybe traveling or spending more times with your family, or maybe learning something new like bungee jumping? Bungee jumping is definitely not for me, but there are persons who really enjoy doing that or would like to learn to do that. And how would you feel? Would you feel peace and satisfaction and contentment? Or maybe if you're bungee jumping, excitement. Is that your life now? Are you feeling peace, satisfaction, contentment, maybe even some excitement? Are you spending most of your days doing the things that make you happy? That, my friend, is the question that you have to answer for yourself. Are you spending most of your time doing the things that make you happy? Because that really is ultimately what success is, isn't it? So, success is not out of your reach? No, sir. You can achieve success. And yes, it is messy. It absolutely is messy. It's not a straight line. You do have to work. You do have to get into the weeds, but you have to go and get it. You actually have to do something. So, what are the steps to thriving? First, you have to dream. You have to conceptualize something about what you want out of life. There are so many persons who don't know what they want, and that's part of the reason why they are where they are. You have to dream, and you have to dream big. Then you have to believe, right? Wrong. You have to believe that you, my friend, are capable of achieving that dream. And thirdly, you have to believe that you deserve it. You deserve that dream. You are capable of achieving it, and you absolutely 100% deserve it. The next step is to plan. As the saying goes, those who fail to plan to, that's right, plan to fail. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan of action about how you're going to achieve that dream. And then finally, you have to take some action, some movement towards that goal. Maybe it's a baby step, or maybe it's a big leap of faith like, I don't know, bungee jumping. So baby step or leap of faith, you have to take some action, any action, movement towards the goal. That's what we're asking for, taking some steps towards that goal. Because the reality is, nobody gets to the finish line by dreaming about it. They have to move towards it. They have to take action. And when you see that finish line, you have to power through it and cross the line, So that's what we're saying. Take some action, move towards that finish line, power through it. So what did we say? First step is to have a vision, to have a dream. What is your vision? What is your dream for your life? Write it down. Do that as your homework. Write your vision in its simplest form. Write it with as much detail as you can conjure up. Use all your senses. What does it sound like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Write it down with all the detail that you can think of, but make it clear. Make it plain, make it clear that you relate to it, that you feel it. And then you can send me an email with that dream. My email address is on the screen, up4training@gmail.com. And that's for the number 4, up4training@gmail.com. And I'll try to respond to as many of them as possible. But write that dream down. That is your homework. That is your first step. In my next video, the thing that I want to speak to you about next is, a lot of persons ask this question. They have it in their mind. They've written the dream now, but what if I don't believe in myself? What if I think that I've already failed at so many things and I can't fail at this? Or I don't have enough money, or I don't have the skill, or I don't have the expertise, or I'm not pretty enough, or maybe I'm too pretty, or I'm not, smart enough. A lot of us have these self-limiting beliefs, these doubts about ourselves. And in my next video, I want to address that. What if I don't believe in myself? We'll talk about that. So until next time, from the Influence Hub to your unlimited possibilities. Goodbye.